Hey guys, Dirty Keto Grandma here. Just checking in with you on this fine Tuesday. I realized that I did not check in yesterday on Monday with my weigh-in, my 9-month weigh-in. I did weigh in yesterday. I didn't even post about it on Facebook or anything. I've just been a little bit tired yesterday. I slept like nobody's business, man. I slept like a rock yesterday. But I did weigh myself when I got out of the tub yesterday morning, and I weighed in at 184, which my last weigh in was January 24th, and I was at 188. So I've lost another 4 pounds in that 4 weeks. And that fluctuated here and there because, like I said, I was weighing myself here and there, and I had lost one down to 184, then back to 186, 187, back down to like 185, 184, even 183 one day, but it's hovering at 184. So at my 9 month, I've been doing this, I've been tracking this in my journal. Sorry. Been tracking this in my journal since day one, June 14th. Every single month I write down what I've lost, and then at the bottom I wrote down like my 3-month weigh-in. I had lost a total of 50 pounds. My 6-month weigh-in, I lost a total of 75 pounds, and now at my 9 months I am down 86 pounds. My 1 year will be June 13th, and I would have liked to have lost 100 pounds. So I'm at 86. I have another 14 to go to reach my first goal, because I really just wanted to lose 100 pounds right to start off. I mean, I thought if I could lose 100 pounds in 1 year, that'd be amazing. So I've upped that, though. I definitely would. That'll take me to 170. I'd really like to lose another 20 to 40 pounds after that. More like 40. I'd like to get down to 130 pounds. So we'll see. That I've been tracking. I'm going to be honest with you about everything. On this video, I want to touch base on like my weigh-in, work, and how that's been going, and some mental health stuff. But yeah, my 9-month weigh-in, I'm at minus 86 pounds in 9 months doing dirty keto, intermittent fasting, and I was working out and exercising a lot there in the first like 6 to 8 months. This last month or so, I've just had a lot going on to where it's just been really hard to work in some working out. But I definitely have been logging my weight loss and all that. I have been logging my food, but these last like 2 weeks, it's been all over the place with me deciding when my 8 hours is going to be. So I've been struggling with that. I have definitely still been struggling with the Dunkin'. Not as excessive, but this past, what was it, Friday, I said I was going to stop. Saturday and Sunday, I had Dunkin'. Saturday night, we had Dunkin' for lunch at work, and I did have a drink, my caramel macchiato, and I had some food, egg bites and bacon. Sunday night, I just had a drink, and last night, Monday night, I just had a drink on lunch. No food, just a Dunkin' drink. But I am struggling with that, and I'm struggling with the snacks in this fucking vending machine. Nothing horrible, but I have had a couple of the crunchy granola bars, like the Nature Valley ones. They have a peanut butter one and then just a oats and honey one. They're not the best because they're full of sugars and carbs. And then I did have some dark chocolate, but it was a Dove dark chocolate. I got to stay away from these vending machines. And I've dialed down I haven't had any Starbucks, just the Dunkin' at work. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, I'm still working on that. I'm struggling with it, but I really need to get back in the mindset that I had when I started this keto work, or this keto journey. I need to get back to that mindset of like, I can do this. I'm stronger than this. I gave up all this other stuff. I've been doing really good still. So yeah, I need to get back to that. I think what I'm going to start doing is like packing my lunch and packing healthier snacks so that I have those options and I'm not leaving work to go to Dunkin' or anywhere else anymore. Work though, mentioning work, I'm finding my flow. I'm getting in the flow here with work and getting to know everybody. The physical part is I'm definitely still getting used to that. There's been a few days last week and even just yesterday that my back and hips were still like, whoo, my feet have been sore. But knock on wood, I feel like last night my back was not screaming as much at work. Um, yeah, my last night they announced, because they'll announce things like when we first get there at night, we all go in the break room. Everybody that's there for third shift, our manager comes in, team lead, coach, and they basically are like, "Hey, this is how it went last night. This is how many trucks we have. This is what." And they do the lineup of like who all's going where. You're going in. You're going to do grocery. You're going to do dairy. You're going here. You're going there. Front wall. They give us all assignments. They talk to us about things that are updates, things that are needed, dress code that people, need, all kinds of stuff. It's kind of neat. They start the shift every night with that. They announce anyone's birthdays that are on our shift, anniversaries. And last night they announced my 1 month anniversary. So, yeah, I'm getting more acclimated with everybody, getting to know everybody's personalities, who they are, where they typically work, how long they've been there. Um, and then last night, after they announced it's my 1 month anniversary, they give the assignment, everybody, you're here, you're there, and they throw me in Frozen, which I've never done Frozen before. And Frozen is like, dairy's cold, but Frozen, obviously you're going to be cold. Frozen, them guys, and them's the big boys over there. The two dudes that really lead the pack over there, two nice young strapping young brothers, and they have a flow, they work, they do, they just, yeah, they run their show over there. And I was very intimidated. And but yeah, I went right in and I just thought, all right, they obviously want to either they want to test me and see if I can hang with the big dogs, or they're just messing with me. I don't know, because you never really see any females over there in Frozen. But I went at it. I went right to my lead and asked her, like, hey, who should I go to over in Frozen? Because once they tell us where all your assignments are, we all just kind of disperse. You go get trash bags, get your carts, get whatever you need to work your shift. So I go to my lead and I'm like, hey, like, who should I go to over there to find out, like, hey, how do you guys flow over here? Do you go in and break down the pallets in the freezer? Do you bring them out? How do you do it on the carts? Do you keep everything like aisle specific? So she tells me, like, hey, these are your two main guys. Go talk to them. They'll tell you what they want you to do. Start working carts, breaking down pallets, whatever. Frozen's a whole different world, man. It's not like going in that dairy cooler. Yeah. So I went over there and got started, and he brought out a big, huge pallet, and we started breaking it down and putting it on carts. And then my daughter came out and was like, hey, our manager was wanting to talk to all of us individually on like what we'd like our schedules to be like our permanent schedules. So he was calling me in the office, so I stopped what I was doing right there with Frozen, which those guys just kept on going. I went to see my manager, told him what 2 permanent days I'd like to have off and what works for them. And before we get done with our meeting, and he's like, well, we had one person in dairy not show up tonight, so when you go back out, he was like, don't worry about going back over to Frozen, just go do dairy, which is something I'm definitely used to. I've been doing that a majority of the time that I've been working there this past month, sorry. So yeah, it was like, not that first of all, Frozen, it's cold because I wear gloves and sometimes my coat doing dairy. So dealing with frozen food all night, going in and out of the freezers, and just handling and being in the freezers and the stocking in there, opening the freezer, stocking, having your hands with cold frozen stuff all night, like I can't even imagine. But I'm willing to do it, man. If they put me in Frozen again, I will jump right in and do what I have to do to be part of the team. I will run with the big dogs, and I believe I can hang with the big dogs. Stuff over there is just as heavy as it is in dairy. Dairy is everything from like yogurt, cream cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, biscuits, cookies, I mean, it goes all the way down the cheese wall as well. Shredded cheese, sliced cheese. It also goes down to like bologna, lunch meats, bacon. If you backtrack, you've got like, we don't do eggs. We don't do the big parts of milk, but we do all the juice, all the creamers. Those things come in heavy, like there's some heavy lifting in dairy, and it's cold. People don't like to do it, and people really don't like to do frozen because it's cold, and it's a lot of like, yeah, they get big trucks, big pallets that are tall, 2 foot taller than me. I'm reaching up, grabbing that stuff just like the rest of them, though. I mean, I'm not going to break my back and kill myself, but I can hang with them. So I feel like it's going really good at work. I feel like my self-worth is just beaming because I'm like, I haven't had anybody tell me like, hey, you're going really slow, or hey, we need you to pick up the slack, or hey, I feel like I'm pulling my own weight. They definitely feel, like I said, either A, they felt confident enough that I would do okay in frozen and go right through, or just wanted to see how I would do in there and get a feel for it. So I feel like it's going really good. On the work front, the weigh-ins, again, I'm going to work on what I'm struggling with. And then with my mental health, I mean, I don't want to jinx myself, so I'm knocking on wood, but I'm feeling really good, Fats. We're feeling really good over here. I mean, just to be free from the toxicity, well, I mean, that's just rude. Just to be free from the toxicity, the negativity, the whole Mean Girls Club, to not have to deal with that on a daily basis anymore. And it just totally frees my mind of all my anxiety about that. I mean, I still have anxiety because that's just a condition that I have, but it's so less intensified now that I don't have to deal with just negative, toxic, mean girls every day, all day. It's just so freeing. I can't even tell you. It gives me so much time to focus on myself and me, my needs, and I'm being so mindful of myself now. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Am I still longing for certain things with certain people, family, friends, co-workers, just some kind of like friendship and camaraderie? Yeah, I mean, but I got so much going on right now with my life and stuff, just focusing on me and my family and my close relationships. Yeah, I'm just, yeah. And I'm also doing lots of self-care, baths every day. I can't even remember the last time I stood in the shower and took a shower. I've been doing hot baths at the end of my shifts every day. Lotioning up, doing some nice skincare, and like just really taking the time to pamper myself. I have not journaled because I've just been so tired. Like I said, I come home, I take a bath, relax, chill, and then I'm just like, so I have not journaled, but the last time I journaled, it's been like exactly a week ago. Yeah. Today's what, the 22nd? Yeah, 2/22/22. It's supposed to be like some crazy, like, yeah. The last time I journaled, though, was exactly 7 days ago, February 15th. Last Tuesday, February 15th, I said, been busy, living my new life as a third shifter and a creature of the night. I'm physically tired, but mentally and emotionally refreshed. I will get used to the physical part in time. I was struggling with some food anxiety, but I'm working on that too. Still working on that with these snacks at work. And then I'm working on me and focusing on me and what's important to me, and that is just so awesome. Awesome. With a smiley face. My writing is crap, but usually my writing in my journals is crap because I'm just kind of writing. I'm just writing for me, for myself. So try journaling. I've also been doing some meditation, and I'm doing like a chakra series again. I love doing these chakra meditations. I definitely recommend them to everybody. You can start with your root chakra, and that's what I've been doing. And then I have these cards that go along with like doing some meditation, some chakra meditation. And I started with my root chakra, which is your first chakra. keeps you grounded. I'm not even going to go into all of it with you, but I pull these cards. I pull one card every day, and it gives me things like this one says, I know what my needs are, and I actively pursue them, knowing that I will be guided and provided for when I put in the effort. I open myself to all possibilities and participate fully in life. I use my imagination and my vision to initiate what I wish for, and I pursue it. I'm not waiting to be rescued. I'm not a victim. I am strong. And this is just one card, but it goes through every chakra. And like I do like a 7-day, because there's 7 cards, one for each day of the week. You do like take 1 week to just focus on your root chakra and get that one like balanced, and you do these daily like affirmations for your root chakra, and then you just kind of move up the chakras to your 7 different chakras. It's great. I love it. I'm in a really good place. I'm feeling really, really good. I definitely want to pump up my weight loss, so I'm definitely going to focus on no more BS, man. I am not going to have any more Starbucks, Dunkin', and no more junk snacks at work. When I get done here right now, I'm going to go make my second batch of these egg bites. I got heavy cream, sharp cheddar cheese, and sausage this time to put in them. So I'm hoping the heavy cream makes them a little heavier and denser. And I'm going to make those to take for like my lunch. And then I'm going to take some healthier snacks like some almonds, string cheese, some olives. I need to get my olives back in there. And then with my eggs, I think I might start doing some more avocados again. I need to beef up my healthy fats, cut out all these sugars, and I have a good feeling that I'm going to start burning some fat again. If y'all want to do this along with me, I'm going to start really vamping up the keto again and see if I can kick up this weight loss for this next 4 weeks. I've been steady doing like 3 to 4 pounds this last couple months, like 3 to 4 months. It's definitely tapered off. Like I said, the first 3 months I lost 50 pounds, and then that second 3 months, which put me in my 6 months, I lost an additional 25. And then this last 3 months took me into 9 months. I only lost an additional 11 pounds. So I went from 50 to 75 to 86. So I need to kick up. I need to stop messing around with the sugars so I can get my body back in ketosis and start burning some fat, man, and start feeding it some of these healthy fats and some nice lean protein, and see what I can do in this next 4 weeks if I can get it up above 4 pounds. If I could lose 2 pounds a week instead of a pound a week, that'd be 8 pounds. And I mean, yeah, that'd be amazing to lose 2 pounds a week. Yeah, I can reach this 100-pound goal by June. I just know I can, man. I think I can surpass it and do it. But yeah, I want to keep eating healthy and eating my good keto food so that I'm not hungry and not starving. And I'm just going to replace this coffee with water. I'm going to power down. Like I said, if y'all want to join me, check back in. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to check out this video. I'm trying to keep them short and simple. If you can give me a thumbs up, I'd highly appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed already, hit the red subscribe box. That'd be awesome too. But again, I'm not looking for likes or subscribers. So if you just want to check in periodically and check out videos, I appreciate that too. I know everybody's got a busy schedule. So thanks again for your time. I'll catch y'all on the flip-flop.